Hey guys, and welcome to Best Reviews. Today in our disaster series, we're talking a bit about tornadoes and what you can do to be better prepared in the event of an emergency like this. Tornadoes are one of nature's most violent storms and can cause death, injury, and destruction within seconds. They can destroy buildings, flip cars, and create flying, deadly debris. Tornadoes are violently rotating columns of air that extend from the base of a thunderstorm to the ground. They bring intense winds, over 200 miles an hour. They can strike in any season and happen any time, but are most likely to occur between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m., and most often in the spring and the summer months. Tornadoes in the United States primarily occur east of the Rocky Mountains. The National Weather Service rates tornadoes by using the enhanced Fujita scale, based on the severity of the damage and the estimated wind speed. The scale goes from an EF0 tornado, which causes light damage, to an EF5 tornado that causes total devastation. Damage can range from light to catastrophic. Injuries can be minor, serious, or life-threatening, and fatalities can happen even in lower-rated tornadoes like EF0 or EF1. The destruction and injury caused by a tornado depends on the intensity, size, path, time of day, and the amount of time they're on the ground. Wind from tornadoes can reach more than 200 miles per hour, and damage can be more than a mile wide and 50 miles long. Heavy rains, flooding, lightning, and hail can occur because of a tornado and related thunderstorms. Now we're going to talk about some ways that you can prepare in case of a tornado. Know your area's tornado risk. In the US, the Midwest and the Southeast have a greater risk for tornadoes. Stay informed. Think about how you'll stay connected to the outside world if there's a power outage. Have extra batteries for a battery-operated radio and for your cell phone, and consider having a hand crank radio or cell phone charger as well. Know the signs of a tornado, including a rotating funnel-shaped cloud, an approaching cloud of debris, or a loud roar similar to that of a freight train. Sign up for your community's warning services. If your community has sirens, then become familiar with the warning tone and pay attention to weather reports. Meteorologists can predict when conditions might be right for a tornado. The next best protection is a small interior windowless room on the lowest level of a sturdy building. A floor below the ground is best. In these locations, use what is available to cover yourself, such as a coat, a blanket, and cover your head and neck with your arms. To make sure you know the safest location in a building, called the best available refuge area, get an evaluation by a qualified architect or structural engineer. This is the most commonly available protective action for tornadoes. Be sure to practice how you will communicate with your family members in case of an emergency, and also practice your route to the protective location. Store supplies you may need after the tornado passes, including an emergency kit. Identify the things that you would need most when you emerge from your protective location to find severe damage, no power, no water. If possible, keep some of these items in your pre-identified protective locations at your home, work, school, or your place of worship. Now we're going to go over some things that you should do during a tornado. During a storm, listen to your local news and monitor your alerts to stay informed about tornado watches and warnings. If NWS issues a tornado watch, tune into NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards, local radio, and television weather reports, and double check alert notifications. Charge your cell phone in case the power goes out, and call anyone you know who may not be aware or who may need assistance to reach a protective location. If NWS issues a tornado warning, or if you see a tornado, take action immediately. Without hesitation, go to a safe location that you identified. Do not try to outrun a tornado in a vehicle. If you are in a car or outdoors and cannot get to a building, take additional cover by covering your head and neck with your arms and covering your body with a coat or blanket if possible. After a tornado, keep listening to EAS, NOAA weather radio, and local authorities for updated information. Use extreme care when leaving a building, and avoid debris and sharp objects. Do not use matches or lighters inside, and leave immediately if you smell gas or see spills that could be flammable. Do not enter damaged buildings until you are told that they are safe, and stay clear of fallen power lines or broken utility lines. Provide first aid, but do not move anyone who is seriously injured unless they are in immediate danger of death or further injury. Be careful during cleanup. Wear thick-soled shoes, long pants, and work gloves. Photograph damage to your property and contact your insurance agent. Thanks again for visiting us, guys. We hope that you never find yourself in a situation like this, but hopefully the information that we provided you has better prepared you for an unfortunate scenario like this. Please be sure to check us out online at BestReviews.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BestReviews. See you next time.